Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and... wait a minute. I don't wear a straw hat, Luffy does! Where's my... yeah, there it is. Yeah, trilby time. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host as always, Thomas900 aka The Experter. How are you all doing today? I hope you are having a very good one. We are back in the world of Mass Effect 3, because quite frankly, I'm not connected to Xbox Live, quite frankly. Okay, it's a great way to start the video. I'm not even connected to Xbox Live. Absolutely immense. Well, let's see if I can connect up first. This is a big issue. Xbox Live. What? What? Hold on a second, folks. And we're back! So, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't connect to Xbox Live there, so I had to come out, fix it, and go back in. So, we're online, we can do this now. Yay! Now, yeah, we're going to go into the world of Mass Effect 3's multiplayer yet again. But will we be playing as Sherlock Owns? Sadly, we won't. Sherlock Owns' video, if you do want to watch it, is up here in an annotation. Now, better off, because this is the small screen and the big screen's there. I'm going to put it down there where the actual main chunk of the video is. So check down there, should be an annotation for the Sherlock Owns video if you want to check it out. But today, we're not even going to be playing as my female Vanguard, Alaka Wham. No, we're not. We are going to be playing today, not even as a Vanguard, we're going to be playing as an Infiltrator. Oh yeah, but who are we going to be playing as? We're going to be playing as Gary the Ghost. Are we going to be playing as Dat Ass? Or are we going to be playing as Bon Appetit? I can gladly say we are going to be playing as Dat Ass. Oh yes, but before we jump immediately into multiplayer, I'm going to do this video differently to how I did the last one. Basically, give you an introduction to Mass Effect 3's Online, if you haven't already had a look at it or had a play around with it. And on top of that, also give you guys gameplay, as well as what I think of the game whilst I'm playing it this time around, instead of just going BOOM headshot left, right and centre. So I do apologise to people that didn't like the last one. I was happy as hell, I was hyper, and I got over myself, so I do apologise. But yeah, let's just let me give a quick overview. First things first, your different classes. Now, your different classes, you have Adept, Soldier, Engineer, Sentinel, Infiltrator and Vanguard, all doing and all uniquely capable of doing different things. The Vanguard is very much a attack heavy close combat tanky guy. Can be tanky or can be quite damage dealing on melee and close combat weaponry, because with a Vanguard you're going to be getting up close, you're going to be biotic charging face first into groups of enemies and wiping them out in an instant. And as you can see, you can play as the humans, a Drell or an Asari, which is really cool. You have the Infiltrator, and the Infiltrator, it's more of your stealthy approach with the Infiltrator. Every Infiltrator class can go stealth and have a tactical cloak, and with this cloak you can capture points, you can res people without being seen, which is a really good thing, and get behind people without being seen, banging. But on top of that, when you come out of cloak, you do more damage with that weapon that you were holding for a short period of time, depending on how you've upgraded it and so on. And as well as the tac cloak upgrade, there are different upgrades depending on what race you are, and you can be as normal for humans, male and female, a Solarian or a Quarian. So you've got quite a diverse range there for what you want doing, each of those having their unique abilities. For humans having the same ones, of course, but the Solarian and Quarian having a different ability set to play around with, which is quite nice. I like it. Then we move on to the Sentinel, aka the tank, what I like to call them. Sentinels take a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage back. These guys pretty much are kind of like, I would like to say Sentinels are the Vanguards that don't use biotics. They're the Vanguards that mostly rely on their tech armor, which is their main ability, which basically gives them reinforced armor. And they're pretty much dedicated to that, and pretty much dedicated to being the tanky guys. They aggro the peeps, letting the other peeps kill the others, basically. He might sacrifice himself in many occasions, but he does it for the right thing. So I personally love the Sentinels. Sentinels are really good. I haven't really tried out the human Sentinels, but I'm really liking the Turian Sentinel. I don't know what it is, but I've really fallen in love with the Turian Sentinel a bit. But yeah, you can play as the humans, you can play as a Turian, and of course, Krogan Sentinel. Who wouldn't want to be a Krogan? For Tachanka! Oh yes. Now move on to the engineering class, which I do want to go on to when I get the chance. I'll probably do that in a video in the future if you guys want to see some engineer gameplay. And also, as you can see, I haven't actually made an engineer yet. So if you do want to help me think of a male and female name for an engineer, leave your comments in the comment section below to what you think I should call them, because I'm really stuck for ideas in comparison to the rest. But as for what engineers do what engineers do best. They lay down the turrets. There's a sentry over here! And show it off really. They can be quite diverse. Mostly your mid-range fighters. They're supporters plus attackers in their own right. Having their sentry turrets that they can spawn directly at enemy spots to do different things. You can have sentry drones and sentries like blowing up upon death, doing more damage. You can have them throw rockets at people, have them do damage to multiple people around you to stun them and confuse them. It's quite diverse how they've done it. And of course you can play as the humans, you can play as the Quarian, which I would recommend. Be a Quarian engineer. It's friggin' awesome. I don't have a Quarian engineer now, but in the demo I did. And the demo, wow. The Quarian engineer was by far my favourite engineer. I haven't tried out the Solarian engineer, but if you have, let me know, because I would really like to see how the Solarian engineer plays out in comparison to the Quarian engineer. So that's basically engineer in a nutshell for you. Soldier! You have obviously your human soldiers, your Krogan soldiers, and your Turian soldiers. Soldiers are basically your main fighting non-biotic force. These guys are going to throw the damage at your opponents any way necessary using gun abilities. Basically, we're looking at, for example, the humans have concussive shot, which can knock people off. Really good. You have your Krogans that have carnage, which is just a big burst of fiery oblivion, because everyone loves that. And of course you've got the Turians with marksman, because quite frankly, I think we all know by now that Turians are some of the best snipers in the Mass Effect 3 universe. I think we can agree to that. So soldiers are just basically your upright fighting force, non-biotic guys who just want to get in there, bash some heads, throw some stuff around, and beat the living crap out of people. I love it. I had a Krogan soldier in the demo and gone to level 20, and I love him to bits. I am waiting until I can get another Krogan soldier, which I am praying I'll be able to get eventually, but we will see. And last but not least, we have the Adept class, and the Adept is, as it says, is quite adept at what it can do. It can be long range, it can be mid range, it can be short range. It basically fills in a gap for what your team composition is. So like you could have a Sentinel, a Vanguard, and an Infiltrator, but you need someone in between all them to help out with damage, support, stuff like that. That's when the Adept comes in. The Adept is very good at filling up those tiny spots that you need to fill up, which is great. A really good diverse person, which I would recommend to anyone, to be quite honest. Even if you like putting down turrets or you like being stealthy, the Adept is worth a try and a very worth a go at playing with. As you can see as well, obviously you have your humans that mostly use Singularity and Shockwave along with Warp, because you can't get enough Warp. You have your Asari Adepts, which sadly I haven't unlocked yet, sad face, but she has Stasis, Warp and Throw, and by far, if you want to take on Cerberus guys, and if you want to take on Phantoms, an Asari Adept is the best character for it, because you're against a Phantom, the Asari could just come in, stasis the Phantom would be stuck in place, and everyone can shoot at it and kill the Phantom with ease. hardest enemy on the Cerberus side, done in an instant. Simple as. Sorry, hugely recommended. And last but not least, the Drell Adept, which is quite frankly one of my favourite adepts, because if you've seen Sherlock Owens, wow. Yeah, I love Drells. What can I say? I absolutely love Drells. But the big thing about the Drell here is instead of what you would normally have as a Vanguard, which is Biotic Charge, he's replaced that with Reeve. And what Reeve does is, Reeve slowly saps enemy health and gives it to you. So it's like a health drain on them, but permanently happens. And it's actually quite good against barriers. So, Drells, Asaris, and the human adepts, do not underestimate them. Do not say they're shit. They're not shit. They're great. And I will back up anyone who says they are great, because they are. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to say we will actually be playing as an infiltrator, Dat Ass. As I said last time, we're going to be playing as Dat Ass. So, before we move on even more, let's have a look at the character stuff. Now, as you can see here, you can customize your character's powers for when you level up, obviously, or else it won't be Mass Effect. You can customize what weapons you loaded out with, as well as what mods you're loaded out with your particular weapons. In my case, I have a Mantis 4 with spare clip and extended scope, always good in the hood. And you can also change your character's appearance. Now, the appearance system works like this. Some people that I've talked to that got the game were a bit confused on the customized system online and thinking, why is it so bad? But let me explain it to you. Basically, the customized system makes it so that when you first make your character, you can only pick a primary and highlight colour, and a name. Basics. But then later on, like when you get different recruit packs, veteran packs, Spectre packs and whatever, if you get another, let's say for example I get another human female infiltrator, then you'll be able to unlock secondary colour, pattern colour, lights. You'll be able to unlock all these as well as gain a chunk of experience for that character. So I think it's a really unique system for how it goes. I think it's mostly a Marmite system though. Some people will love it, other people will hate it, but it's an innovative system. I haven't really seen a system like that before in an online game like this. So I'm quite impressed. I'll give that to BioWare. I am impressed. Then we also have equipment. Now this is the unique part of it all. On the right hand side, you'll see we have Cobra missile launchers, Op survival packs, Medigel, and thermal clip packs. Basically, those are packs that you can use during your matches in order to give you an edge. So, for example, Cobra missile launchers, basically, are a missile that pretty much one-shots anything. Whether it's an Atlas, a Banshee, a Brute, you name it, it'll take it out. An Op survival pack will instantly regen your shields, barriers, and health to full. So that's really good and really handy in a pinch. Med Gel immediately revives you from death, which is great in case no one's there to revive you, or if you're the last man standing but you have plenty of Med Gel to spare. Very useful. Then you have your thermal clip packs, which basically give you ammo, grenades, all you need to keep yourself shooting, basically. Which is always good in the hood. It's very nice to have this system in there. It makes it unique, because you can go into a game and not use any of these. By all means, you can just go in and not use anything, but it's nice to have the option there. And plus, in emergencies and in the harder difficulties, you will be needing to use these. Yeah, you will, trust me. You will need to be using these. So yeah, always fun. But however, on the left hand side, as you can see, we have ammo bonus, weapon bonus, and armor bonus. Now with ammo bonus, I got some ammo bonuses here. When you buy packs, you might end up getting a bonus towards your ammo, for which, if you choose it, in your next game, you'll have that ammo bonus added to both your guns. Or, well, to any of the guns that you're holding. I say both your guns. People sometimes go with full guns, I don't care. But, yeah, basically adds a special effect to your shots. So you can go from armor piercing rounds, which are pretty self-explanatory, to cryo rounds for freeze people, disruptor rounds that have a chance to paralyze people, incendiary rounds that have a chance to set people on fire. You can get even more rounds, including warp rounds, which are very good for barriers and for bashing people around. It's really good, and it gives you that extra strength with your weapons in case you want it going into your next game. Then you have weapon bonus. In weapon bonus, these give you amps towards your weaponry, so assault rifle amps, pistol amps, SMG amps, sniper amps, shotgun amps. Basically, these amps basically make your weapon that little bit more powerful going into your game. So it just gives you that little bit more of a buff if you want it to take out those nasty people. Because we all know, nasty people deserve that little more effort. Oh yes. And last but not least, we have armor bonus. Now with armor bonus, sadly I only have one, but with armor bonus you get different things. You can get upgrades towards how powerful your biotic skills are. So you can get a power modulator 3, which makes it so that your biotic charge, if you're a vanguard, is 3 times more powerful. Well, not 3 times more powerful, but it's powerful. More powerful because you put this in place, sort of thing. You know what I mean? But you have different ones. You have power amplitude ones. You have barrier, like barrier strengthening, shield strengthening, armor strengthening, health strengthening. You have what I have here, power efficiency, which is basically cutting down the regen times of your powers. You can use them more frequently. And stuff like that. In all mindset, the equipment is very unique and very nice. You can get them quite easily just by playing games and then using the points you have accumulated to get some packs in the store, which I will go on about. I will not go into the store now because actually I have to, because upon recording this video I want to see if it's actually gone through. No, it hasn't. But upon recording this video, 1 week ago, no, not 1 week ago, a couple of days ago, BioWare announced their first big Mass Effect 3 challenge online, which was to kill 1 million brutes. And by that, I don't mean one person killing 1 million brutes. That'd just be crazy. But I meant every single person that owns Mass Effect 3 collectively have to kill 1 million brutes. And they all get this special pack, which is awesome. I love it. So I'm looking forward to when that pack comes out. Apparently the pack's coming out later this evening in the US time, and so that'll mean it'll be here, what, about midnight-ish for us guys in the UK. By the time this video comes out, it would have already been up and done. But it's nice to know that they even have challenges come up every once in a while to get you guys involved, to get the community involved and get people together and playing together. So that's always nice. I love it. But yes, I'll touch the store after this game, because after this game I will be buying a pack. Hopefully, if I get more money. So, without further ado, I think Dat Ass has been waiting for too long. Let's go in and play some matches. So as you can see, you can go into public matches. You can also make your own private matches if you wish to play with your friends. Any location? Doesn't really matter for me. I prefer any location, but you've got all the different fire bases. Fire base Dagger, Ghost, Giant, Reactor, Glacier and White. I am kind of expecting in the next DLC to see some more maps. Like, even if it's just one and it's on like a Geth battle cruiser, that'll be immense. You can just imagine the feel of that, like all this technology and electricity flowing through the areas you're trying to kill people. That would be cool. But I don't want to jump to conclusions. That's all good. Any enemies? Now you can go against Cerberus, Geth, and Reapers. For me, I'm just going to go with any enemy because I'm a boss and I don't mind who I go against. And last but not least, bronze, silver, and gold. And I can gladly say now, bronze is good, silver is OMG, and gold is fuck. Why is gold fuck? Literally, if you can survive after wave 1 on gold with basically level 1 weapons and no equipment, I want to see... Actually, I'm issuing a challenge out to anyone out there that has Mass Effect 3 right now. If you can play Mass Effect 3 on gold with any weapons, any character, anything, but without any equipment and with only level 1 weapons, and I mean Mantis 1s, stuff like that, please show me that footage, or at least tell me you've done it, and share with me your experiences, because damn, I've only been in gold a few times, and let's put it this way, I'm always with a team that just doesn't seem how to go against people on gold. I don't know what it is, but they just don't seem to know. So that's gold in a nutshell. I'm going to do it on bronze, just for the sake of I want to get money and I want to show you guys the shop. So hopefully we're going to get in the game pretty quick here, and when we get into the game world, we will get on with playing as our infiltrator, Dat Ass, and we'll be getting on with some more stuff, which is awesome. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a soldier, a vanguard, a sentinel, and me, the infiltrator, which is quite a nice diverse team. So I'm going to lock in here. Wait for our sentinel buddy. Oh, good in the hood. Okay. Let's get on with it. We're ready for the warhead. Very nice. And so, depending on what level we are as well, I might as well go over the level layouts and what I think of the level that we're going to be in as well. Some of the maps I find really, really well done and quite nicely spaced out. Others I just think, really? Really? Well, it's not that I think really, it's apparently I've heard rumours about certain map designs and... Okay, so this map you could have played in the demo. This map was one of my favourite maps. I have to admit, I'm just going to turn it down actually. Just for the sake of this. But this was one of my favourite maps in the demo because I found it quite nice. You have enemies that come from over here, enemies that come from down here. It's quite a nice boxed up, very close quarter map. It also gives you plenty of availability to snipe, get behind people, and kick some ass that way, which is all good. And we're fighting Cerberus, nice. Okay, this might just be a clean sweep, people. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Lol, what was that? But yep, with a infiltrator, your abilities as the human infiltrator anyway, is that by default on your left bumper you'll have Cryo Blast, which has a chance of freezing your opponent. Let's see if I can't freeze this big boy. If I can get over here. There you go. I just kill him the normal way, why not? But yeah, Cryo Blast, that has the chance of freezing your guys like that. Very nice. On right bumper you have your grenades, which in this case are sticky grenades, which I like a lot. I like sticky grenades, what can I say? And your Y, which I'll show you when the next wave kicks in, is Tactical Cloak. And with the Tactical Cloak, what you're going to be able to do is basically go invisible, be naked to the enemy eye, so to say. And it also increases the damage upon your next shot to make it more powerful, which is always good in the hood. So let's see if I can't get a headshot here. Nope. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. There you go. Gonna see how many headshots I can get as an infiltrator. Don't know what it is, but whenever I get a sniper rifle, I tend to want more headshots. There you go. There's another one. There's another Cryo Blast over there. Gonna... Oh, hi, cheeky. Oh, no. No, it's already got taken down. And... Okay, I missed that guy. Gonna clobber this guy on the floor, shoot him a bit, clobber him. There you go. And he's dead. Yeah. So basically, how the online works, I might as well show you how the online works. You go into a map, you have 11 waves in total. 10 waves, every 3 waves you get a special objective that you have to complete, such as right now, which is hacking a terminal. But they're quite diverse. They can be hacking missions where you have to group together and hack stuff and take time with it. There's stuff where you have to capture specific points and make sure that all the points are captured properly. There are ones where you have to kill specific enemies within an allotted time. there's actually quite a nice array of missions and quite a nice array of like where they're placed and what enemies you're going to be fighting against while you do it, and stuff like that, which is always great. I personally like this. So it's nice because it's not like you're forced to play 10 continuous wave of enemies. It's like as if they split it up a bit, they let you have the chance to dance a little bit and to just have a breather, have a break and have a Kit Kat. So yeah, it's always nice. It's always nice. And plus, for you guys that might be worrying as to why you're not been getting money in Mass Effect 3 Online, it might be because you're not completing these missions. The only way you can get money, which you then spend at the shop, is to complete these missions, and when you complete these missions you get money depending on how fast you've done the mission and how efficiently you did the mission, which is always nice. It's completely dependent on player skill, and the money value goes up depending on what difficulty level you're in as well. So that's always good. It's always good. They reward you more for a harder difficulty. I respect that. I respect that. So I'm going to help out my mate over here, because apparently there are a few people down here that don't like to be messed with. Uh-oh. One of my mates is shot down. See over here? Oh, yep. It's right down there. Cool. Has he been rezzed? Yeah, he's been rezzed. It's always good. But yeah, that's pretty much how the game works in a nutshell. You have 11 waves. After every 3 waves you get a special objective you have to complete within an allotted amount of time, and then it just keeps going on and so forth and so forth. The unique thing is though, like some people may think, hey Exploder, why the hell do they have 11 waves? Why can't it be 10 like an even number? Well, technically it is an even number. You have 10 waves, efficiently done waves, and then your final mission is an extraction. So basically where you came into the map, you basically got to get there and get everyone out of the map for your last wave and basically survive. You don't have to kill a certain amount of people, you don't have to do a certain objective, you just have to survive for something like that, which I was not originally expecting when I first played the game. I thought when I originally got the demo it was going to be as simple as 10 waves, you do this and that, you go against the enemy, you win. That's it. If you win, you win. If you lose, vodkas, you get nothing. Or you get tiny bit of experience, tiny bit of money, but you don't get the full shebang, if you know what I mean. But that completely got me off guard, and I like that. I like how they implemented getting out of a battle zone whilst being in a zone. It's very good and very diverse. And I almost got killed there, but luckily my Turian Sentinel friend has resurrected me from the dead. So thank you very much, Turian friend. Thank you very much. So we're going to free some more people. There you go, another freezy. 10 assists now, which is always good in the hood. And yeah, I'm explaining the game quite well, I think. Just trying to think actually, is there anything that I've missed out that you guys might want to know about in particular? I'm not sure about facts wise. If you like, I might come up with something later on to talk about fact wise when I'm doing stuff with the shop. But if you guys do generally have any questions about Mass Effect 3, whether it's online or offline, what it does come with, what it doesn't come with, stuff like that, simply let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions and clarify any problems you guys might have or any issues you guys might have or whatever. So no worries, just give me a bell and I'll be sure to help you guys out. Now,